Alright, stream is up. Tune's going, so I'm listening to something good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? Winamp just say fuck you? It's like Winamp's just crashed. Winamp's not supposed to crash. Winamp's never supposed to crash. Come on, Winamp. Start changing skins. Skin, monitor. Winamp monitor. Let's try that out. I think Winamp's just fucked. Let's restart Winamp. Make sure we're outputting correctly in Winamp too. General album art, skins, plugin, output. Not so sappy. Let's do not so direct. Okay. There we go. That's what I like. Hey, what's going on, Ashton, Jerry? All right. Hello, my name is Toker. I'll be your host on this wonderful world of preserving old technology. So if this is your first time tuning in, Jerry's been here a few times before. This is actually an old arcade monitor that I'm in the process of refreshing. Let me get my phone set up here so I can see chat. There we go. Make sure I got the sound muted on that, otherwise it's going to loop. Alright. And I hope I got that plugged in, and no, I don't. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. Get my glasses on because I'm fucking blind without these things. Got some snazzy new shades. And the reason I've taken so long on this is there's a few capacitors that I didn't have that I had to order. Now they are here. Yeah, family's doing good, Ashley. Always doing good. Alright. So I am not sure where that fucker goes, but we're going to use the process of elimination here. Figure it out. I believe this is one of the other new... No, no, no. This is not one of the other new ones. This is one of the ones that I got to save for something else. This is one of the other new ones. Oh man, this is actually in there good. There's my clips. Okay, so man, these are just really powerful. Now I can see good. So, all right. So C756, 100 UF 25, and this is not it. This is probably it. Okay, that's that one. Which means the C740 is the one this bad boy goes on. So let's start with 756 since he's just kind of right there hanging out. See if these... Now, these are just as... I don't know. These are a little bit easier to get out than the other ones I ordered. The tape is still fucked as hell, but that's alright. So you always want to, on these guys, they always have a stripe on them, right? Maybe you can see it better on this guy. But they always got a stripe on them. You always want to align the stripe towards the negative. And I'm just going to check 756 one more, wait. 756. 100 UF 25 volts, 100 UF 25 volts. Soldering iron is nice and hot, but she's not cleaning off so good. I rubbed that a few times and didn't get much, so we're going to go to flux. Just dip it in the flux a little bit. And you can see which direction the smoke's flowing. I actually got a very powerful fan sucking air through the house. So this is not quite the dangerous levels of not quite the dangerous levels of smoke you'd think it is. All right. Rotate this board. And then we're going to left hand this one, I believe. Up and down. Nah, we can right hand this. Gotta be very gentle. As gentle as I can be. Now you can see, so I clean this, right, with just ISO and water, and all kinds of shit is just all over the place. So I hope this thing works when I'm done. We'll see. I'm going to give it one more cleaning with some simple green and soap and water and a brush. Solder's not quite sticking to this as nice as I would like it to. Let's get some flux on there. Man, this is not going well at all. Okay. Think. What can I do? Any suggestions out there in the peanut gallery? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the scrubby side of this. I'm going to give it a nice good dip. Nice good dip in the flux. Looks like I did get some. There we go. There we go. Get some flux on there. Alright. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just fucking go dirty here. Because it's not like I got a lot of other choice. I usually like to pre-tin my tip a little bit, but whatever reason, that's not possible at the moment. Shit. Well, this is worrisome. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to get a bunch of solder. I'm just going to chuck it. I'm going to chuck a bunch of solder in here. Get some of the shit off this table, too. I'll ball this up real nice. Right? Now this ain't your rose solder. This is some old school Radio Shack leaded solder. Usually it's a lot nicer. Get some flux. All right. Clean this fucking tip off. Guess I'll scrape it if I have to, too. No, that's looking... Okay. Yeah. Looks like we're going to have to scrape that. I got a clean tip over there. suppose I can just jam that on there, but there we go.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, kiddo.
I love you.
Love you too, sweetie. Man, I wish I had like a brush, right? Actually, I do. I do have a Dremel. But you know what? This is probably clean enough. See, what I'm doing here is I'm getting that crusty layer off so this thing gets shiny again, right? Now let's try giving it a dose of flux. Where's my cup at with the flux and all that goodness in it? All right, there we go. See, the problem with carbon deposits is they act like an insulator for the heat. But now they're just about cleaned off. This thing's looking right again. Okay. Continuing on. Let's see, my wife just sent me a message about something here. Let's see. Some inappropriate joke I sent her. I won't share it on the stream. Dude, why am I having so much trouble with this tonight? I mean, we were rocking for so long.
What?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself.
Robert, I failed at meal prepping because I forgot about my potatoes.
All right, I'm going to grab the Dremel. Yeah?
They've just been sitting in here. Sadly.
Yeah? Sad potatoes?
Sad potatoes. They're not happy potatoes, Robert. Sad.
How sad are they?
They're so sad. At least you left your shoes in here.
Remember the cable company from South Park? Oh, tell me how sad.
You left your sneakers in here, woman. Oh,
Okay, cool.
okay, girl. I'll get them. Where are they? Over here. Sorry about my potatoes.
All right, we're busting out the heavy guns now, guys.
It's not good though.
Now this thing's got a bunch of fur on it. Let's just go ahead and run it hard to get the fur off. All right, always got to be safe. Where are the glasses? Yep. Alright, so we're going to turn the Dremel on. We're going to go slow. We don't need to go fast for this. We're going to brush this off. We're going to make this like brand spanking new. Now, I'm sure somebody would have some advice for me, like just go get a new tip, but really something I could do at this point in time, can't I? Can't just run down to Radio Shack anymore and get a new tip. Some people can. There's Radio Shacks left. Just not around here, which is ironic since we're Silicon Valley. All right. There we go. Now we got some shit sticking. Once you got shit sticking, you're in good shape. Okay, that's a good solder joint. The other one, I'm not so sure about. Let's get some solder off of that. There we go. That. All right, there we go. I'm gonna redo this one too. I think this solder wick actually has some really good rosin in it. Rosin cores have come quite a long way. 30, 40 years, so maybe this Radio Shack stuff is not quite the business. Nor is this rosin I'm using for, I think I got it from Home Depot. It's actually pipe rosin. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, you know, some nights you're just gonna have a really tough time getting things to stick. Trick is be patient and it's a fucking deal. Alright. Let's get this other guy in here since we're upside down. We're looking right at it. This was a big chonker. The thing you gotta do too is you gotta watch for when it actually sticks to the solder pad. And you'll kind of see the blob spread out, right? All right. So that was who was that? That was 740. 740 was not on the list. I don't know about this guy either. Like this board looks like it's been fucked a few times. And this listing is not all that correct either, because 740 here was actually a, what was this? This was a 10 450 volt. You know, actually, yeah, it was off. Let's go ahead and mark that as done. Okay. Next on the plate. So there's a bunch of them right in this area. 736 is going to be not on my list.
Take it out, Sissy, to the black bin.
About 625. 625's already done. What about 959? 959's not even on the list, but we replaced it anyways, it looks like. Yeah, that's definitely one of the newer ones. So let's get these guys out. I'm not liking how these guys are looking. This one here is 730, 735. Oh God, this pisses me off. This kit is so wrong. I'm gonna write to these guys and be like, guys, your kit's. So let's do this. 740 was the 10 UF 450. So I got a feeling this one's going to be wrong too. Well, I don't even see it. Right? Seven 37's not even listed on there. All right. Let's get some clean wick. So this is going to be 737. God, that is... The way this is balled up, you can just tell whoever did this, they were using a very cold soldering iron. Like, this should definitely be a lot more flush than it is. And I hope it's something I have. Cause it's gonna suck if I have to order more fucking caps. Cause this kit don't have them. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking solder on this, man. All right. 737 coming out. You know what? I think I can clean that up just a little bit more. $737, not even on the list. Alright, that should suck up any solder. And these legs straight. My fingernail. $737 is a 100 UF 25, and I just bought a bunch of those. Score. Now it's not this, it's a 450. Could it be one of these guys? No. Look at this gun. Whoa, no, I do not have this. This is 1000 UF 25 volt. Motherfucker. You know, I'm almost tempted just to throw this one back. Let's write on the back. I'm not going to slow down. I'm just going to go ahead and fucking start noting these. 737.
Can you shut that back light?
Yeah, I will. 1000 UF. .25 volt. I'm just gonna make sure one more time that was full 737. Yeah. See you, Jared. All right, I gotta go shut off a backlight. I will be right back. I didn't realize how little I had this pointed at myself. You know, I'm gonna have to just order these off Mouser because I don't want to do Amazon and have to order like a bunch of them. That just seems fucking kind of shitty. All right, let's pull 736 and see what we got. Unfortunately, this wasn't a very widely used monitor, so it's not like a Wells Garner, right? That's 736. Little prick here. Come here, you. Ah. I got a feeling I got 736. 736 is a 1025, and I think I got plenty of those. It was a Nietzsche Beacon cap, but it looks like it's bloated on one side. So, okay, that was 736. Is that on the chart at all? No, of course not. $10 UF 25. I'm just gonna write it out like that. And I'm pretty sure the 1025s are the ones I just purchased. So let's see. It's a 5010. That's not the ones I just purchased. Under here? Nope. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? That is the important question. These are brand new capacitors. Where did I put them? Here they are. No, these are 10100. Motherfucker. Just not catching a break on this shit tonight. So let's see. Do we got a 1025? We got a 1050. That would work. 150. 5022. 47. See, the only thing that bothers me about doing this is I'm borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, right? I got 3 of these 1050s. Let's see what this says. So I got 1, 2, 3, fuck. This is just frustrating, right? Because, you know, you order a cap kit hoping that these guys know what they're doing, right? Like, they're going to give you everything you need, and you're not going to be short on anything. You know, I'm going to go ahead and write these fuckers and be like, hey, you know, give me more of what I need. Because, I mean, I don't know what else to say. This is just annoying as shit. And then I gotta wonder about this big blob fucking shit here. I mean, I don't even know. Does that correspond to a cap on the other side? Where's that even going? It looks like it's going to either side of this. going to be 750 or 919. Neither one are on the list. What about 7-Eleven? Not even there, bro. 7-Eleven is a 220 UF 60 volt. Could be this one. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, so I'm going to call it quits for tonight. I guess I'm going to order some parts. It's already getting late. I know my wife wants me in bed. She's begging for the tea. And I'm kind of hungry anyways. It's alright, we're going to call this a night. We will resume this tomorrow. I got so much shit on this board I got to reflow. This is fucking crazy. Some of the stuff I don't even understand, right? Like, these are resistors, right? So it's like it goes up and then resistor, it goes back down, but they're not in series. They're in parallel, which is fucking weird. Oh well. Alright guys, good night. So many fucking caps on this board. Wait, 763. There's supposed to be a cap at 763 here. And I don't fucking see it. Because everything I removed was from up here. So 763... be kind of in this area a bit. Trippy. So 763, it's weird because you could tell some of the original solder, wave solder was on there. And when I say wave solder, what I mean is, you know, when it's installed at the factory, imagine like the circuit board, right? And it fucking, the way they used to do this shit was, they would take a circuit board and they would move it over some molten solder. But what they would do is they'd vibrate it a bit, so there'd be waves in it, right? So it goes slush, 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 and all the parts would get soldered at once. They don't do that as much anymore, I don't think. I think everything's all solder mask and solder paste and hot gun, but That is fucking weird. All right. Well, I don't want to think about this much more tonight. I'm already upset. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Mañana. Take this fucking with me so I can yell at these guys.